If this fascist regime is allowed to remain in power, everything that decent people have felt they could rely on to seek justice will be brutally shut down. Every uplifting moral value will be reviled and repressed. Every sphere of society will be remade in terrible ways, in line with the male supremacist, anti-LGBT, white supremacist, and anti-immigrant cruelty, and the anti-scientific, health and climate-destroying madness of the Trump fascist regime, and the bloodthirsty ravings and depraved violence of fanatics heading the Department of War, with the deranged maniac Trump having his finger on the nuclear button. Every vision and every active striving for a better, more just world, for a future worth living in, will be violently suppressed and effectively foreclosed, at least for the foreseeable future. This is not hyperbole. It is the bitter reality that is being rapidly enforced. But here is another profound reality. The massive mobilization called for by Refuse Fascism and open to all represents the real possibility, the only real possibility of actually driving out this fascist regime and putting an end to the endless horror it is determined to perpetrate. In my previous message, number 132, I spoke to how this massive mobilization could have a real chance to succeed by creating a massive political earthquake from below, bringing about a profound political crisis such that the completely illegitimate nature of the Trump fascist regime stands out all the more sharply, provoking and motivating major shifts and realignments throughout society, including within the dominant institutions, such that this regime can no longer function and cannot remain in power. Many individuals, organizations, and groups will have different views on what has given rise to this fascism and what should replace it. And we Revcoms, revolutionary communists, will continue to forthrightly put forward and argue for our views on this, and encourage others to similarly put forward their own perspectives. But this must take place in the context and atmosphere where we are all pulling together to overcome every obstacle, including divide and conquer schemes from whatever source and in whatever guise, uniting all who can be united in the millions and millions to achieve the truly historic goal of driving out this fascist regime.